Welcome to Solo Shot First, and today we are going to be having a look at part of the Star Wars Commemorative Tin Collection, and it is a Figrin D'an and the Modal nodes. And the reason I just wanted to put this up, I think, with the recent images that have just been released of the new vintage collection Figrin D'an coming out, I thought this would be quite a nice time to actually have a look at the whole band together. So this is the, as I said, Commemorative Tin Collection from Star Wars A New Hope, and this was an exclusive edition. So really nice, I suppose a nice looking pack really. Figrin D'an and the modal nodes, you can see they're in their packaging. They actually sit in the back of the commemorative tin, which we can have a look at, and you can see on that left hand corner there is the commemorative tin itself. Let's have a look at the back of the card. Okay, so the back of the actual packaging shows you the commemorative tin, Star Wars Episode 4, the Modal Nodes Cantina Band, and then there's some really nice images on the left, which unfortunately you can't see properly in this light, because I've got the natural light coming in behind me, but we'll have a look at that tin and the images on the back of that in a little bit more detail. But nice looking pack. As I said, will we be getting, obviously with Figrin D'an coming out, will we be getting the rest of this band in the modern TVC? I'd have thought there's a really good chance. If anybody does know or has any thoughts on that, please leave them in the comment section below. But this is a nice looking set, so let's get this out of the box. Let's have a look at the figures and let's have a look at the tin. Okay, so here we have the figures out of the packaging and on the spinner. This is a really nice, I suppose, it is obviously part of that collector's tin, but this is a really nice set. It's a little bit of a shame that in some aspects we don't sort of get anything like this anymore. And, you know, with obviously, as I said, Figrin D'an, and the images have just been released of the VC1. It is a shame that they didn't put this out as part of a collective where you got all of the band members. But there's every chance that, you know, if they're doing that, obviously as one from a VC point of view, that we will down the line get these additional figures. But I think this is really nice set. So let's just stop that there and then have a look at them. Okay, so there are all the figures lined up with their relative instruments. They were quite tricky to pose in terms of, you know, I've struggled really there, as you can probably see, to get the instruments in their mouths, because they do have limited articulation. They've actually got articulation, as you can see there, at the elbows, and articulation, let's just double check, I think at the shoulders, but the leg articulation is non-existent. It is basically very similar to what you would have got with a 5 POA figure. But at the end of the day, yeah, this is well ahead of its time. And if you are, again, into making a scene or getting characters for a scene, this is a great set. If you can pick this up, I'd highly recommend it. Or alternatively, you can potentially wait until we get the remaining figures coming out, if they do that in the vintage collection. But I think this is a really nice set, and if you've got a cantina or you're making a cantina, then this is great to go in that. I said articulation really. Let's just move one of those out. Yeah, so they've just got articulation. It's actually very stiff, actually, at the shoulder. I don't think it's really meant to move that much, is it? Let's have a look. Yeah, no, it is. It's just obviously very stiff where it's been in the packaging for so long, which is understandable. They've got some really nice garments here in terms of the tops that they're wearing. Nice sort of black capes. The figures look really good, and especially for the time. So I'm really pleased with that. Said if you want to pick up one of these, try and get one. It's well worth it. let's just have a quick look at that tin. Okay, so here is the tin that came with that. This is, I suppose, it's a lunchbox really. Some nice images really on the front. Star Wars Episode 4, the Modal Nodes band, Cantina band. The little clip lock there. As you can see, that's obviously quite dusty out of that packaging. But yeah, and I really like these images on the back. It's showing you what is really a scene from that cantina from A New Hope. So with the band playing and these different characters down at the bottom. So yeah, it's a really nice set. If you can pick this up, I would recommend it. Or if you want to wait until you think we might be getting future VC releases, let me know in the comments if you think, certainly with Figrin D'an come out, do you think we'll get the rest? So it'd be interesting to see what they do if they go down that line, because I suppose you could argue sort of 5 background characters on a vintage collection card. I would have thought they'd have, as I said, probably given them to you in one go. So, but I don't know. It's interesting. Let me know your thoughts, please, in the comments on that, guys, if you think that's right. Do you think we'll see the rest? But anyway, if you do like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. As I said, if you've got any questions, and please obviously feel free to answer some of the queries I've sort of put out, but leave them in the comment section below, and I'll come back to you as soon as possible. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, bye.